I will share with you some details in this case about Agentforce and Prompt Builder. It's a pretty simple and short presentation. I guarantee you it won't take long. But just to give you guys context, there's a huge difference between Agentforce and Prompt Builder. All of them are very useful and all of them rely on LLMs. But in this case, Agentforce is more related with creating service agents, creating agents of AI inside Salesforce. In this case, they allow to use prompt templates, they allow to use external service, which include some applications that we've built, flows, and a lot of other things, including Apex classes. They are very easy to start, however, they can go pretty deep, and you can build a lot of things inside them. And all of the agents that you can build there, you can use outside Salesforce. Besides that, there's also Prompt Builder that came in the same year of Agentforce, but in this case some months earlier, and it allows us to do a lot of things with LLMs. In this case, it allows us to choose between which LLM that we're gonna use inside the prompt template and create things like fields, in this case filling fields, emails, and even using it to create messages, formatted messages for Agentforce. That is something that I'm gonna show you very soon. Well, during this presentation, that will be a very overview about the Agentforce and Prompt Builder. I'm gonna show you guys two things: Agentforce interface, especially in this case the Agentforce builder, Prompt Builder interface. I'm gonna test some of the adjustments that we've done with Agentforce, as well as what we've done with Prompt Builder, and you guys will be able to then start to think a little more about these implementations, these tools inside Salesforce. The first thing that you need to know is that it is required to have the Salesforce foundations enabled inside your org to start working with Agentforce. Then you will turn on Einstein in Einstein Generative AI tab. And with that in mind, you'll be able to use both the Prompt Builder that is here in the same list of Einstein Generative AI, or use Agentforce agents in this case to build Agentforce AI agents. Inside Prompt Builder, you can determine what kind of output and with what conditions the output need to go. You can even define which kind of language you choose, or if all of the languages here will be able to run. You can also determine here in these settings which will be the LLM that you're gonna choose. For example, you can use OpenAI, you can use Cloud, Gemini, and a lot of other models. And well, going back to testing, right? You write the instructions here, including the inputs. Agentforce, in this case Prompt Builder, allows you to use both inputs from other places like flows and Apex class, or use inputs from other more common areas like fields inside specific objects. You just need to click here to be able to use them. And there are three main things here that you can use in this case during your prompt template construction. You can in prompt create the instructions like here. You can here in the second one and the third one see the results of the outputs from the instructions that you give, plus the preview that you use here. And here you can decide the inputs, in this case clicking in preview settings. So in a few words, in Prompt Builder you can create things based on things that already exist, like I want a summary about a specific contract, or I want to create a formatted version of the details of a new request inside Salesforce. Well, in this case, I created this prompt template inside Prompt Builder, and then later use it on inside Agentforce. And in Agentforce itself, I created a topic that is like something that a role that the AI agent will talk about, and inside it I decided which kind of actions it will be able to use. Between them, I the prompt template, but I also included some other things like flows to create and validate records, and an Apex class to do a more complex logic about updating the tickets itself. Now talking about the instructions of the topic, I managed to inside here determine what kind of information the agent needs to talk, as well as the procedure steps about what he needs to do in every step. Like you can't just go here, and I'm gonna even demonstrate it to you guys, but let's just say that you can't just go here in this agent that I've created without having a username. If you try, like this one here, he will request you like an agent to discuss about new requests from the customer, but always it will require you the username. If you can't provide username wrong, you won't be able to proceed with the conversation. For example, in this case, I will use the username of another org here, and it will see that it is from another org, or at least doesn't work, and will not let me proceed here. Besides that, I not only used the agent itself to validate who is the user, but also to create the new records. In this case, I need to pass username like this one. It will see which is the user, and based on that, it will ask me more details about what I'm gonna request. Then below that, I'm gonna go here, type like a description here saying that it is a high priority or something like that later on, because the agent will proceed with the details and will ask me. I will say like it is a high priority, but it's not an instant if he requested, although I think that he already had the answer, because in this case it is probably an instant or something very important to be created. And based on that, it will generate here inside Salesforce the record. In this case, if I go here to chamados, that is the object that we store the request from our user, and select it, you're gonna see that it's right over here. So in this case, the agent is able to identify the user, identify who should be the responsible for the ticket based on custom logic that I've created, put a status for the ticket, as well as set the priority, the task, and even a formatted version about the information that were given by the users. And that is a little of the things that we can do, right, with Agentforce. We can do other things like integrate with another systems and also even send messages to Slack. So I really hope you enjoyed my presentation.